Chosen one, what you're about to hear is not just another motivational speech. This is a life-altering proclamation, a surge of destiny pouring directly into your spirit. You've been guided here for a reason, and it's no accident that these words are finding you at this moment. Get ready, because a shocking fortune is breaking through your existence in ways that will leave everyone speechless. You are legendary, and your season of unstoppable blessing is here. You may have felt overlooked in the past. Perhaps you've faced closed doors, endless setbacks, or unexpected betrayals that shook the ground beneath you. But listen closely. All of that was preparation. Every heartbreak, every lonely night, every silent tear was forging a diamond-like resilience inside you. Now, you stand at the threshold of a radical breakthrough, a moment that's going to redefine everything you thought you knew about yourself. Your time has come. This is not a prediction, this is a spiritual announcement echoing through every corner of the universe. You, the chosen one, have been anointed for a new beginning. Pause for a moment and take in the truth of these words. You did not randomly stumble upon this message. Something in the invisible realms aligned so you could hear this. Feel that tug in your soul? That's destiny nodding, urging you forward, confirming that an extraordinary shift is already happening in your life. And if you're truly ready to claim this legendary destiny, I invite you to take an immediate step of faith. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment the number 777 below. Each time you declare 777, you're signaling to every force in the universe that you are wide open to receiving the boundless miracles rushing toward you. Feel the electricity flowing through your spirit. You can sense the momentum, can't you? It's as if the cosmos itself is cheering you on, whispering, "Keep going, don't stop, you've got this." And yes, you do. You have what it takes. You carry the fire of perseverance inside you, the flame that cannot be quenched by adversity or drowned by fear. No matter how many times you've been knocked down, something in you always rises again, more determined than before. That's the hallmark of a true chosen one. It's not about how many times you've fallen, but about the unstoppable force that keeps lifting you back to your feet, stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever. Sometimes people wonder, why me? Why do I feel so out of place, so different from everyone else? The answer is simple. Because you are different. You were never meant to fit into the mold of mediocrity. You were designed to stand out, to break barriers, to rewrite the narrative of what's possible. Others might have questioned your dreams, laughed at your goals, or tried to downplay your purpose. But deep inside, you always knew there was a pulsing fire in your heart. A conviction that told you you're meant for something remarkable. Now is the hour that conviction transforms into reality. Chosen one, can you grasp how legendary your story is about to become? Your future is not shaped by the disappointments of your past, but by the unstoppable drive alive in your soul right now. The very obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are turning into stepping stones toward your greatest victory. Every time someone walked away or doubted you, they unknowingly set the stage for your grand unveiling, your luminous ascension. Prepare for a shocking fortune, a tidal wave of blessing, favor, and glory that will surpass your wildest dreams. If your heart's racing at these words, don't ignore that feeling, lean into it. That's the power of prophecy, igniting within you, reminding you that every locked door has a divine key, and you hold it. You might have felt drained, exhausted, or even hopeless at times, but the fact that you're hearing this now is proof that your spirit refused to give in. And because you stood firm through the storms, because you kept faith alive when all seemed lost, the universe is responding in a massive way. The time is here. And it's so potent that even the negativity from your surroundings can't block it. Take a deep breath. Feel the magnitude of the shift swirling all around you. Not tomorrow, not next year, right now, in this sacred instant, something is being activated in your life. Close your eyes for a moment and envision yourself stepping into unimaginable success, abundance, and significance. Picture the chains of doubt dissolving into nothingness and a new realm of possibility bursting open. That image you see, it's not just imagination. It's a glimpse of the reality that's aligning for you. The sooner you claim it, the faster it unfolds. Sometimes you might think your dreams are too big, your visions too grand. People might have said, "Don't aim so high," or "Be realistic." But let me tell you, the chosen ones were never designed for small, safe ambitions. You were designed to dare for what others label impossible. And that's exactly the realm where your shocking fortune is blooming. Where others see closed doors, you see hidden opportunities. Where others throw in the towel, you find a new path. You're legendary precisely because you walk roads that many fear to tread. Remember how unstoppable you truly are. Your resilience has the power to shake the foundations of any challenge, no matter how daunting. When negativity tries to coil around you, you stand tall in faith. When discouragement knocks, you respond with unwavering hope. You are the unstoppable force, the living testament that with determination and divine grace, no mountain is too high, no barrier too great. The storms you've endured were just the preludes to a breathtaking sunrise that's about to drench every part of your life in warmth and light. Chosen one, take this moment to declare, "I am ready. I am legendary." Speak it out loud or in your heart. Let that declaration echo in your cells. There is power in your words, an energy that shifts reality when uttered in faith. Begin to see every stumbling block as a building block. Begin to see every rejection as redirection towards something far greater. Your journey was never meant to be easy. It was meant to be transformative. You are forging a path that will inspire not just you, but countless souls who witness your rise. And yes, your rise is unstoppable. Feel that unstoppable force resonating through you now. It's the same essence that has carried visionaries, heroes, and spiritual giants through history. They too faced doubt, opposition, and mountains that seemed immovable. But in every era, those who recognized they were chosen shattered limitations. And that tradition continues in you. It's in your DNA. No matter what your background, no matter the challenges you've faced, your spirit is coded with unstoppable greatness. Think back on your life for a moment. Recall those instances where you almost gave up, but something stirred inside, refusing to let you quit. That was your chosen spirit in action. The same force that parted seas for ancient prophets, that moved mountains for modern-day trailblazers, is alive in you, fueling your destiny. God or the universe, however you name the higher power, has singled you out for a purpose that extends beyond your own comprehension. And no matter how life tried to bury it, that seed of purpose has been growing quietly, waiting for the right season to bloom. Guess what? That season is now. This is the moment you've been prepared for. All the heartbreak, the lonely nights, the unanswered questions, they were like seeds planted in dark soil. And from that darkness, new life emerges. Suddenly, everything is shifting in your favor. Doors are opening that you didn't even knock on. Opportunities are appearing that you never dreamed of. Relationships are aligning to propel you forward. Financial flow, creative breakthroughs, emotional healing. Expect them all. Don't be surprised if you start hearing from old contacts out of nowhere, or if miraculous circumstances line up in perfect timing. When a chosen one steps into destiny, everything conspires to aid them. Situations rearrange themselves, resources come out of the blue, and the very atoms around you seem to resonate with your victory. This is not hype. This is the principle of alignment at work. The universal law that when your inner world shifts, your outer world must follow. If you're feeling a surge of determination, if your spirit is lighting up like never before, take another bold step. comment 777 below. Each time you do, it's an affirmation, a public declaration that you're ready to embrace this shocking fortune and walk in legendary status. It might feel strange or unnecessary to type a number, but there's power in aligning action with faith. It's like planting a flag in the ground and saying, "Here I stand, I'm not turning back." Chosen one, you are on the brink of something extraordinary. Even those who misunderstood you will begin to sense a change in your atmosphere. There's a new authority in your voice, a divine confidence in your stride. The burdens you used to carry are being lifted off one by one. Your spirit is ascending to a higher plane of realization, and you're becoming a magnet for blessings that are specifically tailored to your calling. That's how remarkable this moment truly is. Take a moment now to envision your highest dreams unfolding. See yourself stepping onto stages you once feared, achieving milestones you once thought were too distant to touch. Picture the faces of those you'll inspire, the communities you'll uplift, and the legacy you'll leave for future generations. This is bigger than just you. When a chosen one rises, it creates a ripple effect that lifts countless others, often in ways you won't even realize until later. You might wonder, but I still have doubts. I still feel fear. I still see obstacles. That's okay. Being chosen doesn't mean you never feel fear. It means you choose to move forward in spite of it. Doubt may knock, but it can't diminish the unstoppable decree over your life. Every day you'll grow stronger, more certain, more in tune with the unstoppable current of favor carrying you. The doubts will shrink, the fear will fade, and in its place you'll discover a boldness that moves mountains. Some will question how you suddenly transformed, how you found this unshakable sense of direction. They'll want to know your secret. And here it is. You embraced who you truly are, a chosen one, destined for legendary impact. You let your faith in your own divine potential surpass every limiting belief. You let the unstoppable spark inside you become a raging fire that no trial could extinguish. You realized that the same force that created galaxies breathed life into you, which means there is literally nothing you cannot overcome. The path ahead will continue to unfold in miraculous ways. Expect to be astounded by the speed of your progress, the depth of your healing, and the scope of your influence. This is not an empty promise or a shallow pep talk. This is a heartfelt summons to realize the greatness that's always been within you. Stand tall and let your spirit roar with confidence. You are part of a lineage of trailblazers who refused to settle for average, who soared above expectations and redefined history. And whenever you feel a flicker of discouragement, remember how far you've come. Recall the times life knocked you down and how you still rose. You're not here by accident. There's a reason you keep getting back up. Legends aren't made by avoiding struggles, they're forged by confronting them head-on and emerging victorious. You have emerged from adversity like pure gold refined by fire. Now, it's time to wear your crown, to walk in your rightful place as someone unstoppable, unforgettable, and undeniably chosen. In the coming days, don't be startled if you experience bursts of inspiration or find solutions to problems that once seemed unsolvable. Your spirit is unlocking creative flows that were dormant. The energy of your destiny is causing your mind to sharpen, your heart to open wider, and your vision to expand. Suddenly, you'll see possibilities where others see dead ends. You'll radiate a light that draws resources, allies, and mentors to your side. Synchronicities will multiply, and the steps you take will feel guided by an unseen hand. Chosen one, let gratitude fill your heart. Yes, gratitude. Because gratitude is the key that unlocks more blessings. Even before everything manifests in plain sight, rejoice in what's coming. Thank the higher power for your shocking fortune, for your unstoppable future, for making you legendary. That posture of gratitude amplifies the flow of miracles. It's like pouring fuel onto the fire of your destiny. And as you stay thankful, you'll move from glory to greater glory. Pause here, breathe and absorb the magnitude of this shift. On the days when you feel shaky or uncertain, remind yourself that you are legendary in the making, called to an elevation that defies every whisper of doubt. Your name is being etched into the timeline of greatness, and no power on earth can erase it. Do you feel the energy of that statement? It's real, it's potent, and it's yours for the taking. Never forget to keep your spirit open. Stay receptive to divine whispers and synchronicities. Sometimes you'll get an inner nudge to take an opportunity you almost overlooked, or a feeling that you need to reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in ages. Trust those nudges. Your unstoppable destiny is weaving itself through these small, seemingly random impulses. When fear tries to creep in, declare out loud, "I am chosen. I am legendary. I am unstoppable." Let your own voice become the anthem that keeps you marching forward. Words carry extraordinary power. They can tear you down or build you up. By speaking life over yourself, you're reshaping the atmosphere around you, commanding the negativity to flee and making room for blessings to multiply. It's not arrogance, it's divine confidence. There's a difference. And that difference is exactly what separates the called from the chosen. Look around you. The world is shifting faster than ever. People are hungry for hope, for direction, for a sign that better days are within reach. As you rise, you become that sign. You become living proof that with faith, resilience, and unwavering conviction, the impossible can be shattered. That's what it means to be a chosen one, a beacon of light in a landscape that often feels dark and uncertain, and your light is burning bright. At times, the magnitude of your purpose might feel overwhelming. You might question if you're truly ready to shoulder this destiny. But hear this: destiny wouldn't have chosen you if you weren't capable. There's a reservoir of untapped strength in you that will meet every challenge head-on. Each time you stretch beyond your comfort zone, you awaken layers of greatness you didn't know existed. So don't back down. This is your calling, your sacred mission. Picture yourself months from now, standing in a reality that once was only a dream, surrounded by opportunities, resources, and connections that elevate you to heights you never dared to imagine. That image is not far-fetched. It's a glimpse into the script of your unstoppable life. The only question is whether you will fully embrace it. Because no matter how grand the promise, it requires your active yes. Declare that yes today, dear soul. Take the leap. Align every thought, every word, every action with the truth that you are unstoppable. Resist the urge to downplay your achievements or talk yourself out of your destiny. Humility doesn't mean denying your power. It means recognizing that your power flows from a source greater than yourself, and that source is cheering you on, fueling your every step, guiding your every move. Chosen one, let your heart swell with the magnitude of what's unfolding. You are stepping onto the stage of life where your highest potential performs in full brilliance. Critics might scoff, doubters might sneer, but they cannot override the decree that has been placed upon you. Pay them no mind. Keep your focus on the unstoppable wave of fortune cresting just over the horizon, about to flood every corner of your life with abundance, transformation, and undeniable proof that your calling is real. When you feel that unstoppable wave rising, open your arms and receive it. You've waited too long, battled too hard, and prayed too fervently to turn away now. This is your time, your epic unveiling, your transformation from hidden gem to radiant legend. The world may be caught off guard, but heaven has known all along that you were born for this. That quiet, persistent voice that told you you're destined for more was not lying. It was the seed of your legendary future. Do you feel that thrill in your chest? That's destiny confirming that you're right on the edge of it. Step forward with no hesitation, because greatness doesn't wait for those who remain stagnant. Faith is movement. Faith is action. Faith is stepping out, even when you're not entirely sure where the path leads. But the chosen one doesn't need every detail spelled out. You have a built-in compass that guides you to triumph. Trust it. And yes, it's perfectly fine to feel some butterflies, some trembling of excitement and anticipation. The greatest breakthroughs often come with that rush of adrenaline. Instead of doubting yourself, channel that energy into unstoppable momentum. Let it propel you forward like a rocket, launching you into realms of success and fulfillment that outshine any limitation. You owe it to yourself to give this moment everything you have. Now, if you're still with me, if your heart is on fire and you're ready to embrace the unstoppable legend within, do one more thing. Like this video, subscribe and comment 777 once again. Solidify your commitment. Show the world, the universe, and your own soul that you are all in. It may feel symbolic, but symbols hold power. Each step of faith you take plants a seed in the soil of destiny, and those seeds will yield a harvest beyond your wildest imaginings. Chosen one, let this be the day you remember forever, the day you claimed your unstoppable identity. Walk tall in the knowledge that your shocking fortune is breaking through at this very moment, rewriting your timeline and setting you up for the most victorious chapter of your life. Every ounce of resistance you've faced has been forging you into the unstoppable force you are now. The world is about to witness a legend in the making, and that legend is you. As you move forward, keep your spirit alive with gratitude. Thank the higher power for aligning you with this miraculous moment. Thank yourself for not giving up when things got rough. Thank the future that's already unfolding in brilliant color. And remember, you are not alone in this. There's a celestial cheering squad dancing at the mere thought of your success. With every breath, feel their encouragement. Let it amplify your courage and push you to never settle. Your unstoppable journey is only beginning. Today is the spark that ignites an entire bonfire of miracles. Keep feeding that fire, keep stoking it with faith, action, and unwavering conviction. Each day remind yourself who you are, the chosen one, the unstoppable soul, the legend stepping into a shocking fortune that will leave everyone, including yourself, breathless. This is your life now, a grand tapestry of triumph after triumph. Welcome to the realm of the legendary. We've only just begun. Chosen one, the power unfolding within you is unlike anything you've ever experienced. You may catch moments where you glimpse yourself in the mirror and hardly recognize who you're becoming, and that's a good thing. It's a sign that you're not just changing, you're transforming, shedding every limitation you once carried. Feel that subtle burn in your spirit? That's your legendary nature igniting like never before. It's as though the gates of destiny have swung wide open, and every step you take now is backed by a force that cannot be stopped. And listen, not everyone will celebrate you. Some may become uncomfortable or suspicious because you've grown beyond the borders they're used to. They'll say you've changed, and they're right. But remember, you didn't come this far just to remain the same. You came to evolve, to break boundaries, to fulfill a calling that demands nothing less than your full evolution. Let them talk. You're not here to fit into their old picture. You're here to paint an entirely new masterpiece of what's possible. Keep your eyes fixed on the promise, on the unstoppable horizon that's calling your name. Whenever that tiny voice of doubt tries to slip in, speak louder. Declare, I am unstoppable, I am chosen, I am destined for greatness. Words hold the creative power to carve out new realities. By affirming your destiny, you align your entire being, mind, body, and spirit, to welcome the staggering magnitude of blessing rushing toward you. Don't second-guess it. Boldly proclaim what you seek, because the more you affirm these truths, the more rapidly the universe reconfigures itself to deliver them right into your hands. Never forget the timeless principle: faith without works is dead. Once you've fired up your faith, you've got to move. Take the steps that scare you, apply for that dream position, launch the project you've been putting off, reach out to that person you've been too shy to approach. Each of these daring moves is a seed planted in fertile ground, and in this divine season, seeds sprout fast. You'll witness nearly instant feedback, doors opening, resources flowing, solutions appearing as if orchestrated by an invisible hand. But it starts with your bold action. Even so, don't be dismayed if you encounter resistance. In fact, expect it. The moment you begin to radiate high-frequency determination, lesser energies will try to cling on. It's like moths swarming a flame. Stay unbothered. Keep shining. Your light is too brilliant to be dimmed by passing negativity. The very friction they bring only polishes you brighter. This is how the chosen become unstoppable, by not letting fleeting disruptions steer them away from the path of destiny. Chosen one. Think back to every instance you've outlasted a hardship you once thought would break you. You're a living miracle already. The fact that you're still standing, still dreaming, still pushing forward, speaks volumes about your resilience. And that resilience is now turning into a magnet for favor. You won't have to exhaust yourself chasing after success. Success will start chasing after you. What used to feel like a grind will transform into a graceful dance, because you finally accept that you deserve the incredible unfolding that's heading your way. Take a moment to breathe in deep and imagine yourself 6 months from now, a year from now. Feel the confidence in your stride, the peace in your mind, the abundance in your life that's so evident others can't help but notice. Picture the people who once doubted you, standing there speechless as they witness the shocking fortune that's taken root in your life. Not through arrogance, but through undeniable, unstoppable truth. That's the future you're stepping into. A future molded by every moment of perseverance you've shown. And if you haven't already, drop a comment with the number 777 below, because every time you do, you're reinforcing that contract between you and the universe. It might seem like a small action, but in the spiritual dimension, symbols speak volumes. It's a kind of signature, telling every force of good around you, I'm in, I'm ready, bring it on. Stay vigilant for the synchronicities that start appearing. Fateful encounters, timely messages, unexpected breakthroughs. The more you affirm your yes, the more creation conspires to confirm it right back to you. Here's a crucial reminder. Your energy is precious. Guard it like the priceless treasure it is. Not everyone should have open access to your heart and mind. Discern who you allow into your inner circle. Choose those who fan your flames, not those who cast shadows over your light. You're evolving quickly, and you need connections that elevate your spirit, not drain it. This might mean respectfully distancing yourself from certain relationships, but trust that this is part of your... Surround yourself with supporters, visionaries, people who get excited when you talk about your grandest dreams. That synergy will multiply your momentum 1,000-fold. When doubt rears its head, ground yourself in gratitude. Thank the higher power for what you've come through and where you're going. Gratitude is not just a nice sentiment, it's an energetic amplifier. By being grateful, even for the challenges, you transform them into stepping stones. Nothing in your life is wasted. Every piece, every chapter, is part of the grand mosaic that makes up your unstoppable journey. And oh, what a masterpiece it's turning out to be. You might wonder, why me? Why am I the one singled out for this extraordinary path? The answer is simple. Because you were built for it. Because there's something in your spirit that refused to stay average. Because in your quiet moments of daydreaming, You always saw yourself doing more, being more, giving more, and guess what? Those weren't just idle daydreams, they were glimpses of the time for passively hoping is over. Now is the time to step confidently into that vision, to embody it, to let it shape your decisions, your relationships, your entire lifestyle. Keep calling forth that legendary version of you. Speak to yourself as though you are already living in the fullness of the promise. Because in a higher sense you are. Your future self exists in potential, waiting for you to catch up. By matching your thoughts and actions to that unstoppable self, you collapse the timeline between longing and receiving. You accelerate the arrival of what's meant to be yours. This is not mere self-help talk. It's quantum-level truth. Your intentions, backed by unwavering belief, reshape the fabric of reality. You'll notice that as you embrace this identity, your creativity explodes. New ideas, new ways of solving old problems, new inspirations will flood your mind. You might wake up in the middle of the night with solutions you never could have seen coming. Keep a journal or note app close, because these aren't random musings. They're downloads from the realm of possibility. Act on them, even if they seem wild or unrelated at first. Follow the thread. Often that's how the greatest discoveries or breakthroughs are born, through sparks of insight that come when you're tuned in to the frequency of your true calling. Chosen one, be bold in telling your own story. Don't shrink your experiences or your victories just to make others comfortable. Your life, especially the challenges you've overcome, is the testimony that can ignite hope in countless others. Perhaps you feel you haven't arrived yet, but that's okay. Sharing your journey in an authentic way allows others to see that greatness is a process, not a product. You'll find that the more real you are about your ups and downs, the more people connect to the unstoppable force you're embodying. And yes, you are unstoppable. Let these words sear into your consciousness, overriding every negative script or past trauma. No matter what you've been through, no matter what mistakes you think you've made, your destiny is stronger. The negative voices that once ruled your mind are losing their power day by day. You're stepping into a new day, a day where faith outshines fear, where your vision outlasts any doubt. That's the hallmark of someone who has truly awakened to being chosen. Keep your spiritual armor on. Whether you find strength in prayer, meditation, affirmations, or all of the above, keep your soul nourished. The higher you climb, the more important it is to protect your peace. The air is thinner at the peak, which means you can't carry unnecessary baggage. This journey might require letting go of old grudges, forgiving past hurts, or releasing toxic attachments. Do it wholeheartedly. The freedom on the other side is indescribable. You'll breathe easier, dream bigger, and love deeper because your soul is no longer weighed down. If at any moment you start feeling isolated, remember, you're not alone on this path. There's a global community of individuals just like you, chosen ones rising from every corner of the earth, each with unique gifts, each stepping into that unstoppable wave of transformation. They too are shaking off limitations and discovering a power within they never knew they had. By connecting with like-minded souls, whether online or in person, you amplify each other's growth. Where two or more gather in that higher consciousness, miracles multiply. On days you feel less than legendary, recall that a single seed in the dark soil is still a thriving force of life waiting to break through. Give yourself grace. Sometimes the most heroic act is to rest, to pause and let your spirit catch its breath. Then, when you rise again, you do so with renewed vigor. This is how unstoppable momentum is sustained, by balancing drive with renewal, ambition with reflection. Be as kind to yourself as you would be to a dear friend chasing a big dream. And always stay expectant. Expect good news to find you. Expect the right people to appear at the right time. Expect that even when a door closes, it's positioning you for a better one to open. This expectancy is not naive optimism. It's a deep spiritual stance that says, I know I'm aligned with a destiny far greater than me, and that destiny has my back. Living in that state of expectancy is like being in a constant dance with miracles. Each step you take invites the universe to take 2 steps toward you. Chosen one, your legendary future isn't just a possibility, it's rapidly becoming your new normal. See your reflection shining with purpose and clarity. Hear your own voice carrying unwavering certainty. Let these glimpses inspire you daily. Keep watering the seeds of faith you've planted with every new action and every bold declaration. Even the mightiest oak begins as a simple acorn daring to sprout under the weight of the earth. If what you're feeling right now resonates on a soul-deep level, do one more thing. Subscribe if you haven't, and type 777 again in the comments. Each repetition intensifies your commitment, and commitment is the fuel of transformation. Notice the rush of divine confirmation that floods your heart each time you act in alignment with your purpose. That's the sign you're on the right track.